Hey guys, welcome back to the General Soapbox. It is great to have you here. Thank you for all your support, I really appreciate it. What we're going to talk about today, guys, well, as the title suggested, is we are going to be talking about stay-at-home carers. But before we get going, guys, what I would like you to do is hit that subscribe button for me. Hit the like button as well, and once you press those two things, press the bell button. As soon as you press that bell button, what's going to happen is you're going to be notified of every time I post up a new video. Guys, my aim through the General Soapbox is not just to provide you with my own opinions, not just to have a rant. My aim with the General Soapbox is to be able to get information that I believe is very, very much needed out there. In the last video, we spoke about the sterling work the members of staff in the NHS do day in, day out. As a continuation from that, what I want to talk about today is the people who care for their loved ones at home. Now, I've been doing a wee bit of research into this, and quite frankly, I'm astonished, shocked, and occasionally sickened by the results of my research. And you'll understand why in a minute. But first of all, I want to delve into a little bit of what a carer is. So, what is a carer? Age UK defines a carer as somebody who has to look after a loved one who has a disability or condition, which means that they cannot have a decent standard of living without help from their carer. It doesn't depend on being a husband or a wife or an auntie or an uncle or a son or a daughter. It could be any one of them. It could be all of them. That's what makes a carer. The first shocking fact that I found out doing this research wasn't done in any great depth. This was something I found very, very easily. In 2019, Age UK, one of the foremost researchers for carers and people who suffer from disabilities and conditions which lower their standard of living, did research into this. And they found out that carers save the UK government £69 billion every year, because people at home look after their loved ones. People at home look after their mum, their dad, their husband, their wife, their brother, their sister, their cousin, their niece, their nephew. They look after them. Approximately 1 in every 3 carers in this country alone is over the age of 80. So 1/3 of carers in this country, when they should be enjoying their lives and taking a rest and having a break and doing what they want to do because they have worked so hard for it, they're wanting to look after their loved ones. They feel that that is their duty, that is their mission, to take care of these people because they love them so much. So I've got one question. This really is the core of today's video, because I'm a carer myself. Given that we as a group save our country's budgets so much money every year, £69 billion saved because of what every single carer in this country does, then why are we not being recognised? And why is it so difficult for us to get what we need to help us out? And I'm not just talking about finances here, guys. I'm not just talking about money in our back pocket. I'm talking about assistance. I'm talking about counselling. I'm talking about help, advice lines that are there. These things are so difficult to find out, and it's made harder by a system that doesn't seem to want to even recognise that we're there. So I've got one question. What would happen if we all decided that tomorrow morning, you know what, no, I can't do this anymore? Well, I'll tell you what I think would happen. The entire social care system that the government runs in this country would collapse within 3 months. It may even destroy the NHS. Now, I'm not saying that we should do that, and I'm not by no means advocating that we all just go on strike. That's not what I'm talking about here. What I'm doing is I'm wanting to illustrate just how valued our service is. As carers at home, the value of what we do is there. And way too often, we see ourselves as being, well, it's just what we do. Actually, what you do is you make your loved one's life so much better that they couldn't do without you. And that brings me on to my next thing. the government don't recognise that. The Department of Health don't recognise that. Because as far as they're concerned, these people are at home, they're getting cared for, we don't need to worry about them. Programmes are being shut down because, well, they're just not necessary anymore, because these people are people at home, they can deal with that. That's fine, they've got family at home. You know, when you look at mental health issues, carers, do you realise that they're in the top 33%? They're in the top third of people who suffer from mental health issues. And these have only been diagnosed after years of suffering. Because there's always the thing going on, well, yeah, I feel awful, I feel terrible, I can't go on it, but I've got to, because my wife needs me, because my husband needs me, because my son needs me, because my daughter needs me. I can't be doing this, I can't be dealing with that because they need me to do this, that and the next thing. Until it gets to the point where we cannot cope any more, and then something gives. Carers work hard every day, and this is not just a, yes, I have nothing but complete admiration for the people that work in the NHS and the professional carers. They do a fantastic job. But the unpaid carers, the ones that stay at home and look after their relatives 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, do exactly that. And they do it without any protection. They can't say at the end of an 8-hour stint or a 14-hour stint, whichever it is, oh, well, that's me done. Right, okay, well, I'm off now. I'll catch you later, right? Mentally, you can't switch off because the person you love needs you. And that's what the Department of Health rely upon, because they know for a fact that not one of us is going to say, you know what, I'm not doing this anymore. You need to take care of this. And that bugs me as well, because even though they know that, they're not prepared to step along and actually help us out. Yeah, there's awards, there's, the carers awards every year that happen, and those are absolutely fantastic for people who go above and beyond to help the person they love. But let me ask you one question. If your loved one, the person that you're caring for, really needed something or really wanted something, and they couldn't get it because they had a disability or because they had a condition, would you not move above and beyond to get them it anyway? I think you would. Guys, are you a carer actually? Because if you're a carer, type in below, comment below. Because you know what? You do a fantastic job. And I would love to hear what your experience of it is, especially in the UK. Actually, go worldwide. I'm going to open comments up. Tell me about your experience. How has lockdown affected you and your loved one? The person you care for? How has it affected both of you? How has it affected your family? Because you know what, in these times, before lockdown happened, whilst we could not step away from caring, we had the opportunity to take 5 or 10 minutes out of every day and just say, I can breathe outside. Now we can't do that. So I would be over the moon if you guys would just post below and just tell us something about your experience, what's been happening, what's been going on. Guys, this is going to be a two-parter, this video, because next week I'm going to be posting the help and how to access the help. Next week's video, that's what this is going to be all about. There is help out there, guys. Like I said, guys, if you're a carer or if you have somebody who cares for you, post below. Let's get the information out there. If there is anything that's available to you, no matter where you are in the world, post it below. Have you received help? Post below. Let's get the information out there, guys. Let's start getting the recognition for carers. That carers don't just deserve, they absolutely need. Because remember, 1 in every 3 carers is over the age of 80. And at a time in their life when they're supposed to be relaxing and chilling out and doing their thing, living their best life, they're looking after their husband, they're looking after their wife, they're looking after their niece, their nephew, their son, their daughter, over the age of 80. They save this government proportionally £23 billion every single year. Guys, that's been the General Soapbox this week. I thank you so much again for stopping by. If this has added value to your day, and that is the sincere hope for this channel, hit the like button. Once you've hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Once you've hit the subscribe button, this little bell thing will show up. Hit that as well, because when you press that bell, you'll be notified when we post next week. And next week, guys, we are going to be talking about the help that is available for carers, the length and breadth of the world, hopefully, because you know what? I want the information down here, guys. If you can post it out, that would be absolutely brilliant. Let's go international on this one, guys, because a carer is a carer regardless of where they come from. You guys have been absolutely awesome. I will see you next week on the General Soapbox. Take care. God bless you. Stay safe.